it's true. I think it's you. You know it's true. I think it's you. I think it's you. I think it's you. You know it's true. I think it's you. I think it's you. I think it's you.
Justice Files, the murder of Aaron Sorrell. Tonight on Justice Files, powered by Rooted Republic and brought to you through the voice of Rooted Radio, we break down a chilling case that took years to unravel. A missing man, a violent end, and a suspect who thought time would bury the truth. This is the story of Aaron Sorrell, a Washington man whose disappearance in 2021 led to a trail of evidence darker than anyone expected. Aaron was 35 years old, a laid-back guy who kept to himself and trusted the wrong people far too easily. In May of 2021, he suddenly vanished. No calls, no texts, no signs of life. His family reported him missing, but with little evidence and no witnesses, the case stalled. Then 3 years later, everything changed. In 2024, detectives re-examining the case uncovered new information that pushed them to look back at one person. Ryan McDonald, someone Aaron knew, someone who lived close by, and someone with a history of violence. Investigators noticed inconsistencies in McDonald's early statements. Things he said didn't line up with what they knew about Aaron's last movements. And then came the breakthrough. Human remains discovered in a rural area were identified as belonging to Aaron. The condition of the remains told investigators this was no accident. It wasn't a robbery gone wrong. This was a killing meant to erase a man from the world. The medical examiner determined Aaron had been violently attacked before his body was disposed of. While details were withheld from the public, detectives confirmed enough evidence to pursue homicide charges, and the brutality of the crime only pushed them harder. When detectives confronted McDonald with the new evidence, his story began to fall apart. Phone records placed him near the disposal site. Forensic evidence tied him to Aaron in the window of time he went missing. And witnesses came forward describing suspicious behavior around the time Aaron disappeared. In November of 2025, McDonald was arrested and charged with murder and abuse of a corpse. Investigators believe he acted alone, fueled by anger, criminal intent, or a personal dispute that escalated far beyond control. The exact motive is still unfolding, and the trial will reveal what truly happened. But one thing is clear: Aaron never deserved the ending he got. Tonight we remember him not as evidence, not as a case number, but as a man with a family who waited years for answers. Justice may move slow, but it moves. This is the case of Aaron Sorrell, a reminder from Rooted Radio and Rooted Republic that truth always rises, and every story deserves to be heard. On Justice Files, we uncover the facts, honor the victims, and bring light to the darkness that others tried to hide.
You listening to Justice Files on Rooted Radio.
Man, Rooted Radio, man, we in the building right now, you know what I'm saying? DJ K West, and I got a special guest in the building. Today I have the director of Loretta Films, Jonathan Young. How you doing, my man?
Man, doing good, man, doing real good.
Already. I just want to ask you a couple questions about it, you know what I'm saying? First, I'm going to just go and dive in. What inspired you to start Loretta Films, and what does the name represent?
So what inspired me to start Loretta Films, it came after my late grandmother that raised me, and she passed away 2009. And first off, could I go into a little story?
Go ahead.
First off, I started off as a screenwriter. I was no director. I started off as a screenwriter. My partner Pharaoh Dickinson, screenwriter himself.
Shout out to Pharaoh.
Shout out to Pharaoh. We started off as screenwriters, and back then we were just writing up plays, sending out query letters to agents in California trying to get a response. So our intention was to sell a screenplay. So after over the years kicked in, around 2019, I would say, I didn't know the man personally, but I studied him, Nipsey Hussle. When he passed away, and I studied the way how he worked and this and that, the first thing he said, he just needed to just do something. And so at that time, we know technology took over. So I'm like, bam, all I need is a camera. So one of my coworkers at work, I asked him, I said, you have a camera? He said, yeah, I got a Panasonic camera. I said, bet, let's use that. So I didn't use my real films, my real screenplays, because they like big budget stuff. So I wrote a little small little segment called Exposed. And we started a YouTube channel, and I named the YouTube channel Loretta Films. And that's how the company was created, in 2019. So we started Exposed, we kept filming, and then around 2023, I say 2022.
2022?
Yes. I started really studying. Okay. And I studied some guys. Shout out to McGraw Ave. Murder them in Detroit. I studied them.
Yeah, I love McGraw Ave and all them Detroit films that they got. Yeah, that's Murder Pain, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Murder Pain. Murder Pain. Yeah. Shout out to Murder Pain. Really? Shout out to Thomas Harris too. Right. So I studied those guys, and I was like, you know what, man, we can do a movie. You know what I'm saying? And so my partner wrote up Erupt, because he's more like a big brother to me. You know what I'm saying? And
we talking about Pharaoh, right?
We talking about Pharaoh, yeah. Okay, Pharaoh's like a big brother to me. So he wrote up Erupt. I put everybody together. Now, take in mind, I never directed before, but I started directing those small segments on YouTube. I never directed a whole movie, an hour and something movie. So, man, we did it, man. You know what I'm saying? I built a good team around it. Yeah. And we went from there, and that was about it, man.
You got a crew, I tell you that, man. Y'all been working, man. Y'all on 3 right now, right?
Yeah, no, 3 is well, let me tell you about 1. Erupt 1 and 2, guys, is streaming now on Tubi. You can go check that out right now. And Erupt 3 is coming out soon. It will be streaming also. Okay. And we also working on Erupt 4. We finna be in production for Erupt 4. So let me tell you about what Erupt is about. Okay. Erupt is about a young guy that's being up under influence of his uncle. Okay. And his uncle is influencing him to do bad stuff. Y'all know that. I can cuss?
Yeah. Okay. Hey, Rooted Radio.
Okay. Influenced to do bad shit. And he gets influenced, and his older peer who he look up to, they end up robbing him. And the guy set a lot of weight. They end up robbing him, and the robbing turned to a homicide. And with all that being said, it ties him up being connected. The work that he took, it was from the mafia. And so now he's tied in. And then the story rolls over to Erupt 2, and now we doing a series. And we also filmed it out here in Shreveport and Bossier. We filmed it out here as well.
Thank you. You now tuned in to Rooted Radio, man. I appreciate everybody, the support, the love. Man, this station is for you, man. Let's turn up, man. I appreciate y'all checking out Justice Files. I got more episodes and more to interview on the way. Tune in. Stay rooted, baby. The brand new shit, this the movement, new world order, musical influence, hey what you doing, let's get it moving, I'm hollering free my nigga, take shout out to the revolution, this go out to my niggas, that's really about their dreams, they do whatever it take, including plotting, scheming, keep going dog, I know you scrapping for the better life, a bitch with flaws, but shit that hope for everybody, you can get them draws, most of the niggas holding nipples, you can get them jaws, you heard me, put your scrap to the max like that, yeah you can make a wreck, but can you make it back like that? 1, 2, mic check. Who is that? Don't test. Once again, bitch, the best in the flesh. Drop your niggas mad. This click got you upset. Got a smoke in the car. You see it up in the window sill. Scar Life Records. I'm one of the representatives. I'm one of the representatives. Game culture, no money neutral. I got that bitch shit, Eli or Boudreaux. Come on, dog, fuck what she got and who know. I order peacock in my scene, not the blue stove. Yeah, nigga, feel my pain. I do this shit for Big Brother, Mookie, and Threat Gang.
Yeah, man, we out, we got, we call the shots, we hog the block. You want ball or not? We'll let a nigga know. Initiation is getting paper and clock a dough. Bring to the table, plug in the cable and start the show. No, nothing favor, we all labor to get the glow. You heard fantasy like me and my nigga Rico. Did that 339s everywhere that we go. Shout out the Brass, shout out the Cash, shout out the Snag, shout out the Mac, shout out the Jimmy, shout out the Dreads. Most importantly, Chris nigga, hold your head. Smoke in the car, you see it up in the windowsill. Scarred like records, I'm one of the representatives. I'm one of the representatives. I'm one of the representatives. Smoke in the car, you see it up in the windowsill. Scarred like records, I'm one of the representatives. I'm one of the representatives. I'm one of the representatives in the car.
All right. And I bet Grandma Loretta will be proud of you, man.
Oh, yeah, she's looking right now.
Yes, sir. So, what's the mission behind your films? What you trying to bring to the culture? What you think Loretta Films and Erupt brings to the culture?
Well, we inspire people, for sure. We want to inspire people. We want people to just get up and do it, man. Just go. Like, you know, like I heard somebody say, just go. Just get up and do it.
Nah, I get it, because, man, it takes a lot to just grab a whole film crew and get some shit recorded and get done.
Yeah.
So as you being a director, and I done been up under your wing before with the acting and stuff like that, and I noticed you don't play, you get straight to the business. You know what I'm saying? And you need a director like that to make sure that shit get done. Because I done had. After the fact, I done had so many people that's working on projects and stuff like that, and don't get it twisted, they do got a good vision and everything good, but they never seem to execute on that plan.
Yep.
So I give you that, and I want to give you your flowers right now on that one. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember even coming to you, and you was talking about doing the movie, and when you and old boy hooked up, when you and Jimmy hooked up, the game was over. You know what I'm saying? So I can vouch for that and appreciate that. So I got another one for you. When did you realize in filmmaking was your lane?
Well, I started off a long time ago. I was a rapper. And I like...
Oh, shit, you used to rap?
Yeah, I used to rap. And I like writing... I like storytelling. And also, I used to write poetry.
Okay.
And when I get emotional or stuff like that, I write poetry. Or I put it in rap. I tell a story.
You'll put it on paper.
I put it on paper. And then, really, I started off writing a book. And then I went from a book to like, man, I'm going to write a movie.
Is the book out? My bad.
No, the book ain't out. No. I stuck... I kept it the film way.
Okay. And once again, we talking about Loretta Films. I forgot. Where can we find Loretta Films and Erupt?
Well, you must wasn't paying attention. I told you. Oh, you want me to say it again? Okay.
Yeah, let these people know.
Okay. Well, Erupt 1 and 2 is streaming on Tubi, and Erupt 3 is on the way.
Okay, Erupt 3 is on the way. Bet. Yeah, man, that was Jonathan Young. You can catch him at roughroad.com and lorettafilms.com. You can also catch Erupt 1 on Tubi, 2 on Tubi, 3 coming soon, and 4 is being in the midst right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can also catch the Rough Road collection on roughroad.com. They got the zip-up hoodies and everything, man. Don't forget to follow their Facebook and share, and comment. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're finna dive into something special, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a couple more songs, then I'm gonna end it off with another case on Justice Files. Once again, appreciate you tuning in, man. Stay rooted.
You dialed in and you tuned in with Rooted Radio.
Once again, Rooted Radio, baby. This gonna be the news segment right here, yeah. I'm gonna say this beat is familiar. If you follow the Loretta Films Erupt theory, you know what I'm saying, then you'll be familiar with this beat, you know what I'm saying? Just got a little tune to it. Once again, though, this is going to be the news segment. I appreciate everybody. And you can catch the news on Rooted Radio on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to try to share it out through YouTube and Instagram also, too, you know what I'm saying? But this time we're going to get into sports, you know. LA Tech bound. The Bulldogs are officially headed to a bowl game for the first time since 2019. They secured their 6th win with a huge comeback over Liberty. The next game is Saturday against Missouri State. Then kicking it off with a little Bayou Classic, man. It's the 52nd annual Bayou Classic. It's officially here, y'all. Connecting Grambling and Southern U. Rivalries with events like the STEM Fest and the Battle of the Bands. And you already know they probably do the, Booster probably going to jail. I don't think they're having a Booster badge this time, you know. But yeah, let's kick it off with Mo. Benton Hoops. Shout out to Benton High. The Lady Tigers just clutched the consolation title at the Lakeside Tournament, man. Congratulations, y'all. We're going to go to politics and progress, man. I know y'all already seen the thing downtown, man. Anything?